Today we're going to react to a video by Coach Colton. Whenever my internet decides to work.
Here's how to go from a jawline like this to this. Lean your head over the side of your bed and do neck curls until failure.
This is the dumbest video I've ever seen, but that's not the extreme, okay?
Disclaimer, this video is educational and informative in nature. Do not contact anyone shown in this video. Also, this video is discussing steroids. Do not use steroids. This is entirely for educational and entertainment purposes only.
I called it. I knew this kind of stuff was going to happen with the advent of Clavicular and all his troglodytes that follow him. I knew this was going to happen. We have discussed all of the people on Instagram, TikTok, and whatever other platform doing steroids younger, and younger. We've talked about this endlessly. We've shown profiles, shown examples of horrible results, and shown people just not knowing what the they're doing. What we haven't shown is the new impact of this like instantaneous siege of looksmaxxing. Is the new impact of this like
What the fuck? What is that? Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Instantaneous siege of looksmaxxers and their experimental practices reaching youth, because again, they're posting on the same platforms. Now you get ready, folks, you get ready, and make sure you tell your mother, father, and dog to subscribe to this channel right now, okay? And if you have subscribed, I love you. You're the best, literally, you're the best.
I love you. Yes, Daddy.
So this is just me scrolling through TikTok on a random Friday afternoon, trying to figure out what should I make a video about next, because usually it doesn't take me long. It really doesn't. I mean, I open a social media platform and I see something absolutely eviscerating society and I want to talk about it. But this one came up faster than ever before. One of his videos was suggested to me. He goes by the name of You Kinda a POS, which... clever.
Was that sarcasm?
Yes.
And I'm almost certain this guy's maybe 17 or 18.
Here's how to go from a jawline like this to this in just 1 month. First of all, you don't want to do chin tucks every single day.
Bro, looksmaxxing is literally losing weight, bro. Wallahi, I swear to God, it's literally just losing weight.
Do at least 3 sets of 10. And every single night before you go to bed, lean your head over the side of your bed and do neck curl 10 every single day.
You're lying.
Do at least 3 sets of 10. And every single night before you go to bed, lean your head over the side of your bed and do neck curls until failure. For more tips and tricks, hit the follow button.
This is the dumbest video I've ever seen, but that's not the extreme, okay? He's telling us how to grow a jaw by trying to exercise something like that, your neck. I don't know how validated this is, honestly. The thing about it is, especially when you're this young, you can't judge your aesthetics. You haven't even fully maturated at all. I mean, you have still growth exposure, and you need to have time to actually see that through. What is crazy on this guy's profile is this video, dude. Like, my guy, we got a homeboy who's been on test, Anavar, growth hormone, AIs, and he looks like this. I mean, he is taking a copious amount of steroids, and it doesn't even look like he's hit the gym before taking steroids. Just to put this into perspective, he's taking a whopping 640 milligrams.
Natural. You don't need any of that shit. What the fuck? You don't need any of that shit. What the fuck? All that to look like that? Bro, what the fuck? I would never take any of that shit then. What is the point? Why are these young guys just hopping on anything they can find, bro? Oh my god.
Grams of androgens, 640 milligrams. All right, a standardized TRT dose is around 120, 150, maybe 175 milligrams a week. This man's taking basically 5 times that. So you would think, with me having said that he would look absolutely gargantuan, but no, he looks like a prepubescent teenager still.
Oh, don't cry,
you'll figure it out.
And the thing is, he says he's
Love.
taking testosterone propionate, which very interesting. He switches to cypionate, which this concerns me in and of itself. I mean, if you're taking testosterone propionate, you're sort of just kind of looking for speed, right? You're looking for speed. There's different esters that are attached to testosterone. Its carbon chain is the same carbon chain, but then you can modify it and attach an ester to it, which slows or delays the metabolism of the drug. So for instance, a
Didn't know that.
propionate ester is a lot
do
shorter.
this
It,
shit.
it metabolizes a lot quicker, meaning that you get the dose that you've injected far faster. Now, the propionate ester is one of the shorter ones. The longer ones like enanthate, cypionate, undecionate, these take a much longer time to digest. And so it's almost like you get a bit of a drip feed of that dose in a sense. So you take it and then maybe you don't need to take a dose for another week. Not recommended. I generally recommend more frequent dosings. But when people take testosterone propionate, they're looking for a faster result because, as is true, it takes about 4 half-lives of a drug to get to full blood serum concentrations or peak serum levels to have a sort of physiological effect. So taking 400 milligrams of propionate, you get that effect very quickly because it's a very short half-life. When you take, 400 milligrams, or in this case, 500 milligrams of testosterone cypionate, it's going to take you 4 to 5 weeks to realize the effects of what you're doing. And so in my mind, seeing this cycle, I'm thinking, okay, he's really just looking for the speed of results. He doesn't care what he's doing. He doesn't care really at all, like if this is intelligent or not. It's just like, I need the result faster. This does not look good at all. I mean, hopping on gear before you even had newbie gains in the gym is honestly crazy work. It's crazy work, man. And this is a whole nother level of delusion that we're seeing. People think this is going to maturate your bones and grow you and change your structure entirely. It absolutely will not. And this is such a misconception. You maturate yourself in terms of aging, but people are in the looksmaxxing community are saying, oh, it's going to grow your shoulder width and it's going to do all these crazy things to your
Oh, he's taking all those drugs just to fucking... Like that. That's shit. What, he thinks it's gonna help his fucking muscles or some shit? Oh, sorry, not his muscles, the bones structure?
face. Yes, your face does change.
Idiots.
We've
They're
talked
not
about
even-
this a
they're
lot.
not
Your
even
mandible
doctors.
changes, your forebrow changes, your nose changes, which a lot of people don't like, and he doesn't like his nose. He's made posts about that, talking about how, I don't know how old this kid is, but he wants to get, nose.
An absolutely perfectly fine nose, bro. What has society come to, bro? Bro, I'm not getting it, but he looks alright. He's an alright looking lad, bro. What the fuck's wrong with him? What's it? Oh, bro, social media, society overall. I don't know what's made people basically not like themselves anymore, man. We've made the wrong people famous every time. It's gonna be one of the phrases we hear every fucking day.
Surgery or rhinoplasty already, great for him. But cartilage grows too, especially on growth hormone. My nose is a honker compared to what it used to be. But regardless, your bones don't just shift like crazy, right? It also takes a lot of time. And on top of that, dietary intake and considerations that are going far beyond like, hey, let's just throw kitchen sink of drugs at the problem. And this is something Clavicular did too. He forced maturity. So he took steroids at a very young age, 14, 13, I think it was 14 years old from forum posts that people tracked from far ago. But he forced himself to get older by taking steroids. And we've covered this as well and how that process actually works and why steroids age you so quickly. But that is why he looks attractive by most people's standards, is because he doesn't look 19 years old. He doesn't look 18 years old. And the only thing that this is really going to get you to is looking older faster. But thought experiment, what happens when we fast forward 20 years and you're 35 years old and now you're thinking, damn, I look 55 and I'm 35 and I ain't getting no bitches.
How can you go 40 years and not have sex?
I didn't think of that.
Kind of stop trying.
That's not very looksmaxxing, all right? That's not very looksmaxxing, I'll tell you what. Oh, it's so interesting.
I didn't think of that. Oh my god, you're not gonna get any bitches. Oh my god. That's peak.
Is like these guys will always take the most diabolical versions of themselves to compare to their current most diabolical.
Yo, all this guy had to do was remove the fucking mustache, bro. He looks like a fucking pedophile here.
Diabolical versions of themselves to compare to their current selves as if they've done something wildly impressive from the time that they started to now, and they have the secret sauce. Give it in 2 months, this guy's gonna be selling a course. This guy will sell you a course on how to change your jaw, max your bones, create positive canthal tilt or whatever, negative canthal tilt. I don't remember which one's important, but you get the point. It's gonna happen. And bro, it's a blueprint at this point. It's a blueprint, and it's just so funny to me. It's so funny. Give it 6 months, something else is gonna be sweeping the internet by storm, and people are gonna ride off of that for their own ka-ching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have posts like this which insinuate you need high DHT to look older or more maturated. Like, the thing is about these different comparisons is what's happening here is Henry Cavill, the people that are also shown are like 30 and these kids are like 19. You know, like, yeah, you don't look like that. It's kind of the process of just maturation as a human being. And they're saying like, oh, you need to DHT max during puberty. How do you do that? Very simple.
Bro, I'm so scared to have children, bro. I'm actually really scared to have children. And I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know why. Look, I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to have a daughter and a son. I can't wait to have children. But the more that we progress on in this world, the more I get scared, man. Like, I can't believe that this is the type of shit that's going to be fed into my children's algorithms, social media, whatever the fuck you want to call it. No matter how much I try and train that kid and whatever, this is what kids fantasize about. I mean, I guess it's all about parenting, but oh my God, man. Like, when you've got... I know I was a kid once, not too long ago. I know how it feels when everyone else around you is doing things and saying things. You know what I mean? That's crazy, bro. Madness. Why is my camera going up and down? My camera alright, bro? Sorry, guys.
Take more testosterone. And so what does everyone do? They start blasting testosterone at 16 years old to maximize DHT. Testosterone converts into dihydrotestosterone via 5-alpha reductase, a enzyme that converts it into it. It's a metabolite. That DHT is far more androgenic. It has a great affinity for androgen receptors, and ergo, it can therefore change physiology very exceptionally well. It can adapt your sexuality in a sense. You can get hypersexual. You can lose a lot of hair. One of the biggest in a sense, very exceptionally well. It can adapt your sexuality in a sense. You can get hypersexual. You can lose a lot of hair. One of the biggest things that AR activation on your scalp is known for, which DHT is highly receptive to, is hair follicle miniaturization. Balding. This is why most bodybuilders go bald.
Nah, you know what? I was gonna... Nah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That's jokes. Don't kill me.
Is because of DHT. Do you want to know what else it does? My friend, it causes cell turnover and oxidation like a crazy. You want old looking skin, you'll get it. Just up the DHT, buddy. It's gonna happen. You want other issues? You want to pee every 12 minutes? Prostate issues? DHT, buddy. We're gonna get you there. You want a hairier back than Sasquatch itself? DHT. You know, it looks great when you pose it as like, oh yeah, you're gonna be this handsome, huge stud that fucking everybody loves just because you got DHT. That is not it. That is not it, my guy. And there's this accurate ass comment, high DHT, with the bald Roblox meme. Yeah, I don't know, but if you are suffering with hair loss, it's a really great transition into our product.
Ad time.
Super follicle feel. We designed it to stop hair loss. Use ingredients that take or site top detergent that you got. You can read 10 times and disperse more product through the EU, United States, and Australia eventually, which you guys make it real hard to get some shit over there. Let me tell you what, your boy has been up an obscene amount of hours and has lost any idea of what being a normal human in society is like, trying to get this shit to work. So, but in other words, I will see you in the next video. I really appreciate you sitting here.
Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in as well. Just another day of Looksmaxxing is taking it to another level. To be honest, this guy didn't take it to another level, but it's just the same thing as usual, man. It's literally, looksmaxxing is literally lose some weight, go to the gym, and that's it, man. I remember when I started going gym, when I started getting results, I started getting a chiseled chin, and I was like, whoa. I mean, I've always been skinny, but like I've never had a chiseled chin. Like, it is what it is. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that shit, man. Take care, man.